So, big thing I would want to talk about is energy. Energy as a whole. What energy is to humans and what energy is to everything. What energy is in general. Energy, at least in my head, is everything. This goes back to God being everything. Like, because I kept my shoe in my hand after I took it, which I really like these shoes. The Nike Blazer Sakai lows and double laces. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's like 2 laces within it. But that's energy. This is energy. I'm using energy to speak. I'm using energy to think. It's everywhere. It's everything. And, sorry I'm all over the place. I should have, probably settled down before I started this. But we all have this abundance of energy inside of our body, just constantly flowing through our body. Constantly. I got these from the store. Because I've been fiending for something sweet. And whenever I get something sweet, it's literally impossible to stop. So, yeah, energy. We're all made up of energy, constantly flowing through our body. It's just, at least for me, I always feel it right here, which I don't know what chakra that's supposed to represent. My heart chakra. Especially when I meditate, it's always right here in my chest, like right in the middle of my chest. I always just feel the, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna stop eating them for a little bit so I can actually talk. We're all made up of energy, all blessed with this white energy. And life is just, it's dependent on how you output it. Because I mean, any action, anything, like anything we do, thinking causes energy or uses energy. Actions use energy. Me moving my mouth, me looking around, me slowly going like this on my arm, me scratching my head. Everything uses energy, and it's just a matter of how much energy is being used to do these things. And it's just, at least for me, I'm constantly thinking about the disbursement of my energy and how to utilize it in a optimal way. And that can be kind of stressful at times because there's times where I'm trying to think of what to do, and because I'm thinking so intensely about what to do, there's my energy that's just getting wasted by thinking so intensely on what to do instead of actually just doing. That my energy goes away and it goes to these thoughts instead of these things that I want to do. So it's weird, but I think just anything, everything that in life is going to require an output of energy, and that can mean anything. Getting good grades, just doing stuff like, at least a big thing I noticed was within yesterday, I pretty much used up most of my day making this video, this hype video, and we'll see, because I messaged some dude who's in contact with the club I filmed at, and the minutes or the video's 50 the video's 55 seconds long, and the dude was like, which I understand because 55 seconds is obviously a pretty long time for a viewer to stay watching, but everything fits well in the time frame, so it's like, I don't know. I don't really want to change it at all. And if, because there's a frat and like a group, so there's a group that kind of performed and DJ'd and like hosted the event, and then there's the frat. And if both of them are okay with the length of the video and how the video is already, then I'm not gonna really care about the Kongs, the club. I could kind of give a fuck about that, because both of them seem to like it. There's a Gamma Beta and Steez. They both seem to like it, so it's like, if they both like it, then I don't really need a third approval, because I'm very satisfied with what I made, and I don't really have, like, I put so much energy into it, especially yesterday. Like, I mean, the fatigue I felt, because I obviously could have spaced it out from yesterday and today, but that, even then, like, it still took up a little bit amount of time, because there's still stuff happening. But yeah, especially yesterday, I noticed how just the dispersing your energy into certain things and how you can really feel the effects of it. I mean, my brain was barely functioning once I was like done work, because I finished pretty much all of it yesterday, and it took a lot out of me. Like, I couldn't do it. That was all I mean, even though it didn't take up all of my day, like, the times I wasn't working on it, like, I just really wasn't doing anything. And the big thing is me being on my phone. Like, I just need to put it down or put it away, put it in the living room, because I've done that, and I need to continue doing that, because it's actually getting out of hand, and it's taking away all this energy, putting it all into my phone just to brain rot. So yeah, I think if you can, because I've been trying to find a way to do this, but just put your energy into little, or depending on what's going on, because this I wanted to push out as soon as possible, because last week I pushed out a video and it was on Friday, and the event, or it was like on Thursday, and the event happened on Friday, and it ended up not getting used, which obviously makes sense. So I didn't want that to happen again, and so I rushed, and I mean, it's done and I really like it, but we'll see what happens. And I'm fine, like, sacrificing my day or whatever, because like, I'm really satisfied with what happened, and yeah, just being able to put in all that energy, and then having the next day having that energy to put somewhere else and put into other things. Excuse me. I feel like that's just how life works, and finding that balance of, and finding the spaces or things that require very, very little energy, and you kind of just sit there and exist, like meditating, or just kind of, like, at least for me, like, I'll just stand outside barefoot and just kind of either stand there. I'll either stand there and do this, because it's like it's a mudra for like the sun, I think. Sun mudra. I forgot what like the actual name for it is, but Surya, mudra of the sun. I'll do that, and then I'll just face the sun, my eyes closed, and then I'll close my eyes, and it's another meditative state that I get in, and it can get pretty intense. I think arguably that can be more intense than just normal meditating. I think it happens quicker. Cause I don't know, but I'll do that, and it'll. I mean, like, I think being able to access your energy, like through meditation and through like the grounding I do, it allows me to fully feel this energy that is inside of me, and being able to fully feel it and embrace it and know what it is, and being comfortable with it, I guess, and just fully being knowledgeable of what is inside of me. It allows me to use it because I have such an understanding of what it is, and I can feel it. And like it allows me to put the feeling of feeling the energy, I guess, and I can translate it. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but another big thing about energy that is something I wanted to mention was like how people affect your energy. Because there's a good amount of people that, or I know a lot of people like you'll be perfectly fine with these people, like they're good friends and you like hang out with them or whatever, but or just in general you'll hang out with people in a social environment, and then you'll hit just this wall, and then you're instantly just want to not be there anymore, or just go home, or just not want to be there anymore. I think that's just as a human being having this energy, because if you're with people you're outputting so much energy just in general, you kind of have to, um because it's very like it's like a interacting with people can be complex, but I don't know how complex it can be for other people, but for me it's pretty complex because it's like a strategic thing of what to say and when to say it, and how you're projecting yourself and how people are projecting themselves. And it's like obviously I don't need to overanalyze how I interact with people like this, but that's how my social interactions happen. Like I'm constantly trying to, like, I just need to like, which a lot like it depends on the situation obviously. Like there's times where I just kind of act and not think about anything, and like that feels nice, and it happens with certain people, but um those certain people like I hold very dear to me because it's something I'm fully comfortable with, just interacting in a way where it's not consuming my energy. But then there's people that kind of just that's who they are, and they like suck your energy away from you, just like a vacuum. Just and it's kind of like you can't really do anything about that because it's kind of like who they are. It's not like a bad thing, but it's just like that like opposite, like just like the opposite kind of dynamic where they have this type of energy and you have this type of energy, and it just pulls it away from you. And it's just like you can't really do much about it except separate yourself and kind of conserve it, because I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I know there's just people, at least for me, that just consume my energy, and a lot of times it's just them, like that's just who they are, like, and it's like I can't really like I can't tell someone to change because oh you drain my energy, you don't make me feel good or whatever. It's just like we're maybe not just compatible to be friends or whatever, or just not compatible to be with each other for extended periods of time or something. So I don't know. I think finding people that, because there's people where, at least for me, like that I get like energy boost almost. and I feel like really good around. And I think I can like that feeling can vary for people. Like I can get drained from certain people, but then I can also get that same amplification of energy with the same person. It all just depends. But most of the time it's more of one and less of the other. So yeah. I think that's most of it, but I don't know, I think at least for me, meditation is it's opened my eyes to the power I have and the ability I have to do things and what I'm capable of. Because I understand my energy so well, and it's I can feel the power that's inside of my body, and it can be pretty intense. And knowing that, it's like why I can hold this power in or this intensity. I just hold it in my body, or I can output it into anything, just anything. Learning, exercising, which I need to do more of, music, DJing, videos, or talking to people, just doing things. And it's like, why not utilize this blessing that I have? Everyone has it. But I think that's everything. I feel like I didn't touch certain points that I wanted to, but I think I touched a lot of the points that I wanted to. I hope. I feel like I don't really remember what I said, but it's there. And this is going to be the video, so I hope whoever's watching, you have a blessed day, blessed March. It's still kind of the beginning of March. Hope you have a very good March, rest of your March, rest of your day, rest of your night whenever you're watching this. Putting my powerful energy out, putting it out to you. Hope you can just absorb it, take it in, and yeah, thank you for watching. I had to try to find it again.